Hi, today I want to show you my method of how to create slow motions inside a Trackmania 2 run. So basically you can just use it on every clip you do, although I wouldn't personally recommend it to do it all the time like this. The rest is up to you. I just want to show you how to do it, and the rest is up to you. First you need to create a camera, or not. You can just do it how you want. I personally would recommend using a camera. Also, I would rather specify interval between two keyframes, because if you had a third keyframe in the middle, you had to calculate all the values, not all the values, but the value where to put the keyframe on additionally. So I would just leave it out and have a part with two keyframes, like it's standard in slow motions. And now to this, there's two different solutions. The easy one and the more difficult one. The easy one is to just have more FPS and that one specific clip. If you want half the speed, you just choose double the FPS. If you want 1/4 of the speed, you just choose 4 times the FPS, or you just fuck your video. But we just use the qualitative solution. Instead, we're just gonna multiply the length of the interval and then just drag the keyframes more to the right. So it has several advantages. First, you have better geometry, and second, the motion blur just looks better. So I would personally recommend this one. So what we need to do is multiplying this thing. I'm just gonna create a text box so you can just follow me calculating all the values. So you can just do the same. It's probably the easiest thing to do right now. Okay, 1.94. That's the length of the clip, of the interval you want to have a motion blur on. Motion blur, what the hell? The slow motion. So yeah, and you need to multiply this length by 2. So 2 times 1.94 equals 3.88. And now you just have to add this value to the start time value, like it is in this case 14.15 seconds. Then just gonna add up the value of the 3.88 seconds, and now you have the new value where to put the new keyframes. Not the new keyframes, but the end keyframes, or the keyframes you want to have a slow motion on. I would do this precisely, like just enter the value here, not just drag it. So yeah, now you have half the speed of the clip. Also, as you can see, it seems to integrate perfectly into the normal camera movement. Afterwards it is a bit complicated though, so I would recommend using a separate replay, like have the whole camera rendered and then just add this clip, like paste this clip over it in a video editing program. So right now I'm doing the second example of doing 1/6 of the speed. I'm just gonna add up more seconds, because half the speed is mostly not enough. So just look at this. Perfect. With that method you get better geometry and probably better motion blur. I would totally recommend it if you have the time, but if you just want to have a quick slow motion, just use more FPS in your render or in the specific renders, and see you in the comment section. Probably.